Hello, my name is Matthew Washington. I'm co-founder of The Expert Student, and thanks for taking the time to check out the website here today. My partner, Joseph Gianelli, and I decided really to create this website in order to help high school students make a smoother transition from high school into college, and then from college to the world beyond. And between the ages of 16 to 22, students go through a lot of internal and external changes in their lives, and this website will help avoid the pitfalls and give you a better path for success. And we have worked with thousands of students, helping them develop winning strategies to succeed at a very high level inside and outside of college. And so, the main reason we did this site is, well, because of some of the grim facts that we found with students going into college, and to kind of share those with you. According to a 2012 annual study through the ACT, which measured half of the students in high school, half of the high school seniors in America, only 25% of those people or those students cleared all the ACT's college preparedness benchmarks. In a 2001 Washington Post Times article stated that 3 out of 4 high school graduates are fully prepared for college. A report done by the Education Trust, which is a Washington-based nonprofit group, they said approximately 35%, after their studies, 35% of students who enter college will drop out in their freshman year, in their first year in school. And in the USA Today reports that nationally, 4-year colleges only graduate about 53% of the incoming freshmen in a 6-year span to get a bachelor's degree or to get a 4-year degree. And they reported a lot of colleges it's 30% or lower, and just a couple of outliers which help skew the average. But and that's just on that side of getting students through school. And then it costs more. According to Bloomberg, college tuition, has increased 1,120% since they started keeping records on it in 1978. Bloomberg reports the increase of college costs, has 4 times more than the Consumer Price Index. So just kind of give a comparison of how much of an increase that is over a 30-year span. Medical expenses have climbed 600% during that time, so half as much since 1978. Food prices have increased only 244% over that same period of time. So you're talking, doubling the increases of just about everything else that we spend money on. So, so I share this with you is because it's a lot of time and it's a lot of money that you're going to invest in college, and it's becoming more and more expensive to go to school, and less and less students are being successful at getting their diplomas and doing anything with that money and that time. And our goal really is to provide you with the information that will bridge that gap, that will ensure that your investment of time and money is not going to waste. As a former employer, I know I was not impressed with people who came with a resume that said, yeah, I went to college for 2 years or 3 years, or and then I dropped out, or I didn't finish. That was actually counterproductive. It showed me that, my immediate reaction to that was, well, they didn't follow through. Even though it might not have been something just with money or funds or something like that, but my immediate reaction was, well, do I really want to hire this person? Not only that, when you're talking about the money that you spend, I don't think if you get 2 to 3 years of education and you drop out, I don't think you can go back to the college and say, hey, I gave you $60,000 and I don't have a degree and I can't really get a job with just 2 years of college, so on a 4-year degree, so can I get my money back? I don't think it works that way. So it's just, well, hopefully in the future, when the college costs more, in the next 2 or 3 years, you'll come back and it won't be wasted money. So we found that half the problem is students just have no idea what to expect when they go into the college process. So our site, we're going to be sharing a lot of information. If you're in high school right now, we're going to be sharing with you, ideas on how to get into the school that you desire. We're going to talk about what admissions people look for, and what separates you from someone else. We're going to give you strategies on managing your time, which is really important, and getting everything done that you need to get done. We're going to give you plans for effective studying habits. and how to get better at studying, not just spending more time, but actually doing it more effectively. We're going to give you a lot of thoughts on paying for school and how to save money, whether it's books or tuitions or scholarships, or we have a lot of information on that. We have concepts on how to just stay healthy and energetic in school, which is a big thing. You know, and dealing with social pressures and dealing with other people and living on your own for the first time. Where we have all that in the website. So we have a lot of stuff to share with you. We know that when you join the website, you're not going to remember everything that we teach you in here. So, you know, there's an old saying that says knowledge without action is just entertainment. So we don't want you to become a member of our site and watch the videos once and say to yourself, well, that was cool and that's nice information, and you know, and that's it. We want to continually motivate you and remind you and give you action steps that you can take, small action steps that you can take to be successful. So you'll see 10 years from now, you will arrive. The question is where, and right now you will start creating what you want to see in your future 10 years from now and 20 years from now and then on. So you've already taken the time to come here. You've listened to me speak for 5 minutes already, and if you're still here, that means that you really want to be successful. You want to do well. You're on the search for a path of being successful inside and outside of college. So it's important that you take action. And the world is full of people who have good intentions and who wanted to do well. You know, I love people who are like, I wish, if I won the lottery, once I win the lottery, I would do this and this and this. And my question to them is, do you even play the lottery? And you have the people who say, if I won the lottery, they don't even play the lottery. So, you know, they're just daydreaming. And so wanting things and wishing for things don't happen. You have to take action. And the difference in the people who succeed at a very high level is that they just dive in. They dive in right away and they take action. So I have 3 small action steps for you right now that will put you on that path. Action step number 1 is take time. You'll see somewhere down here, you'll see our Facebook page. You know, go and like our Facebook page. You can get updates from the Facebook page, our Twitter account, our YouTube account, and we put on these pages all kinds of free stuff for you. So you can just click the links below, and the pages are free. We upload free content on YouTube. We'll post motivational and timely educational videos on Facebook and Twitter. So, you know, like when finals roll around, well, here's what you should be doing, and this time of the year, here's what you should be doing, and that's all free stuff that you could take advantage of, and it just updates. I'm sure most of you check your Facebook or Twitter almost every day, at least 6 or 7 times. So action step number 2 is subscribe to the website and start watching some of the videos that we have here. It isn't necessary for you to go through, you know, the entire site in one night. You know, think of the site as like an ebook. You know, if you had a book, you're not going to read the entire thing in one sitting. So so you can come back and look at stuff and go to different parts that are relevant to your life at the time that you're going through, and you might have to watch a video 2 or 3 or 4 times before it really sinks in. Okay, yeah, I got this, I got that. So, and the great thing about our ebook is you don't have to read it. Well, you just get to hear me and Joe talk and explain things to you and whatnot. And so start doing that. Go and do that. Step number 3. Action step number 3 is to take 10 to 15 minutes and just write on a piece of paper, you know, 5 things that you want to see in your life 5 years from now, you know, the things that you desire, that you're going to go after, not wishes, not wants. Like, here's what I'm going to get. And there's a lot of power in writing goals and writing things down. It makes them concrete as opposed to just having them in your head. And so that's a big deal. As soon as you're done with this video, and you do all the other stuff, you know, do step 3 and take the time to do it. And just take a piece of paper, write down how old will you be in 5 years. You know, take your age plus 5, and then right underneath it, I want you to write 5 specific things that you will have by the time you hit that age. And it could be anything. It could be a college degree, it could be a car, it could be I want to get a book published, I want to play an instrument in a band at school, you want to travel somewhere, maybe you want to do something with your family. You know, don't hold back. Like, write the things down that you really want. People who are successful, you know, they have goals, they have written down goals, and they're very passionate, you know, for the things that they want in their life. And so, so you got to go after it. So take the time. The first step is just to write them down and look at them every day. Put them somewhere on your dresser where you just look at them really quickly. Just reminds you of what you're getting up for and what you're striving for. So get to work. go start doing those things right now. Don't wait as soon as this video ends. Put your energy into, you got to put energy and focus right into action right away. And I promise our updates will motivate you. Their information in the site will educate you. And I hope at some point I get to meet you and shake your hand, and you can brag to me about all the success that you've achieved in your life. So thank you again, and I'll talk to you soon.